Hello, welcome back to Recipejoes. My name is Recipejoes. Hope you're having a good day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Today we're going to do a pineapple upside down cake. Really simple recipe. It was a lot of fun. Here are the list of the ingredients. They're going to be in the description as well, but if you want to pause the video, write everything down, turn it back on, and you see how it's all put together. Here we go. So we have a pineapple upside down cake. Again, the recipe is pretty simple. We're starting off with a yellow box cake mix. I'm not really that great of a baker. I'm learning as I go, but this is a recipe that is pretty simple to do, and it's sort of what Recipejoes is all about. Simple, good food. Sometimes you just don't have time to do it the long drawn out way, even though a lot of times it is a better way, and we will do some videos like that as well. But sometimes the simpler things just work out better. So we're just putting in all of our ingredients, and to save some time and some boredom, I sped up the video to just let you get a glimpse at what all I'm doing. The pineapples came in pineapple juice. If you get that from the grocery store, be sure to get that one and not the one in heavy syrup. You can save yourself an ingredient and you get a twofer, where you have the pineapple juice you need to pour in and the pineapples that you need to do the rest of the recipe. So once you got all our ingredients incorporated in, we just give it a mix with the hand mixer. Don't worry. If you don't have a hand mixer, you can do this with whisk. You're just gonna have to work it a lot more. So here we have our bundt pan and some melted butter, and I'm putting some brown sugar in there to mix in and incorporate. This is gonna go on the bottom part of the pan. Gives it a nice flavor and helps to add another dimension to the cake. Okay, now we're just going to pour that in. The butter and the brown sugar, don't be alarmed if it doesn't incorporate as good. We're just trying to get it mixed, pretty good. So we're pouring that on the bottom. Next thing we're going to end up doing is taking the pineapples, and what we're going to end up doing is taking a few and we're going to split them from edge to edge, and we're going to put them along the fluted edges of the bundt pan. As you can see what I'm talking about, you see that edge? As I'm putting those in, just going along the edge. Taking our cherries, make sure to take the stem off and popping them in the middle, in between each section of pineapple. There we go. And next thing we're going to end up doing is taking our cake batter, and we're going to pour it into our bundt pan. Note that as we're pouring into the bundt pan, be careful that you don't just dump it in there, because if you do, you can dislodge the pineapples and they sort of lay flat. Just make sure that when you drop it in, you be gentle with it until the batter sort of sets up around the pineapples, and then you can just put in the rest of it without being too scared that stuff is shifting on the bottom of the bundt pan. Now I know you see the bowl and you want to get in there with that spoon and eat it, but you can't. Sorry, wish I could, but I can't. So I'm going to end up getting as much as I can out of that bowl, and we're going to get it all set up and it gets settled, and we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Just gonna give it a nice shake, make sure it incorporates well, and off to the oven we go. And here we are. Here's the cake out the oven, still piping hot. Just make sure you go along the edge to sort of loosen it up, but it should be pretty loose if you buttered or sprayed the pan really well. And here it is out of the oven. Smoke is still coming off of it, or steam, and it looks great. The reason that it split like that was along the edge of those pineapples. It split just for the sheer fact of how moist this cake was, but it was a really good cake. Still got a little bit of it left. I might go get some of that right now. Again, pineapple upside down cake. Thank you all for hanging out with us and checking this recipe out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next cook. Peace.